Oh, hello, Miss Fulton. Barbara in Dr. Kavanaugh's office calling. I'm just fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, Barbara. What can I do for you?
Would you please tell Mrs. Kavanaugh that the doctor will be a bit later than he thought? I'm afraid he'll be held up here.
Oh, well, is it an emergency?
Oh, no, not really. A patient's coming in unexpectedly.
Is the unexpected patient Jinx Avery by any chance?
Why, yes, as a matter of fact.
I thought so.
Pardon?
Nothing. Listen, Barbara, we talk to each other on the phone all the time, but we never met person to person. Why don't we have lunch together?
Oh, what a nice idea. I'd like that.
Right, we can get to know each other a little better.
Yes.
Well, listen, let's not put it off. How about tomorrow?
That sounds fine.
Fine, I'll call you in the morning. We'll set a time and place. I'll look forward to it, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mrs. Goodman? Poor Dr. Kavanaugh. He's going to be late again. It's really disruptive when he's late, isn't it?
It's no trouble for me.
Yeah, it's Jinx Avery. Again, I'm afraid. I don't know, she didn't even have an appointment. But the doctor seemed to be able to squeeze her in.
You never give up, do you?
I beg your pardon?
It's all right, Mrs. Goodman. Would you mind leaving us alone for a few minutes? Nora, I believe you and I have something to discuss. My husband.
You know something? After what you two have been through in the last couple of weeks, you both look great.
Well, thank you. Maybe we give that impression because we're very happy together.
And certainly I feel grateful for this break during the holidays. We're just not thinking about what comes next.
Oh, that reminds me, since the trial's been called off for the next couple of weeks, does that mean you're going to be free till then?
Yeah, it's the best part of the whole deal.
Oh. I hope you don't mind coming to familiar places like Sid's. I mean, we could have gone someplace else.
Oh, no, that's fine with me. I like this place.
Yeah.
Got a lot of fond memories of this place. This is where all the dancers used to hang out after rehearsals. A good home-cooked meal. Sid, of course, herself, always warm and smiling. And Bobby. I haven't been able to shake that one off. Bobby's death. Somehow I just always feel responsible for her death.
Okay, we promised each other that we were going to make the most of each moment. Look, I know that it's very hard. Bobby was a good friend of ours, and she tried to help us. Let's, just remember that part, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, Jody's really right, Kevin. You just kind of got to take it as it comes, you know. Besides, who knows what exciting things could be in store for the new year.
Well, anything would be better than the last one,
Oh, no. Come on. During the last year, you two found each other, you fell in love. I mean, look at, what could you ask for more, huh?
No, you're right about that, Kelly. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Well, after this, we're going back to Val's to pick up the portrait. Would you like to come with us?
I'd really like to, but, I gotta work at the station tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wish you could.
Yeah, no, I want to see the portrait, and, you know, Val's really getting good. You know, she's getting better every day. I saw a couple portraits that she did last week. They were absolutely fantastic. I mean, I put them up against any portrait that anybody... I'm overselling, huh? No, I guess you know what a good photographer she is.
Well, of course we know. That's why we chose Val to do our portrait. You've been seeing quite a lot of her recently, haven't you?
Yeah, but not as much as I'd like to. She's been spending a lot of evenings over at Dietrichson's acting school. She says it's just a hobby, but... Oh, you know, Dietrichson's using your old dance studio as his acting school.
Oh, yeah, we know. We got a sample of Dietrichson's stage techniques the other night.
You mean you've been back to your old studio?
Oh, yeah, Jody, Calvin, Cliff, and I went over there the other night. As a little experiment, Dietrichson and I reenacted the events the night Gunther was killed.
Wow. That must have been tough on you, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was. But I must say, Dietrichson was impressive.
Yes, and a little too realistic for me.
I told you that.
Speaking of realism, here comes the master himself. Enter stage right on cue.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Jim, how you doing? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Hi. Do you all know my associate, Hector Wilson?
No,
This
we've never
is
met.
Jody Travis.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Gavin Wiley.
Hector,
Hi,
it's a pleasure.
nice to meet you.
You know Kelly, don't you?
Yeah, how are you, Kelly?
Yeah, Hector, how you doing? It's a funny thing. We were just talking about you, Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there, Jim. Defend yourself.
Well, I was just telling Kelly about our little experiment the other night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been hearing some nice things about you.
Oh, well then, in all of Monticello, you are alone, my friend.
No, I've heard from Valerie that you're an excellent choreographer.
Well, Valerie's right. He happens to be one of the best.
Prejudice on my side. I love it.
Have you ever done a straight dramatic production?
No, I can't say that I have. Never thought about it.
Well, it might be interesting for you and I to get together on something like that. I mean, choreography and directing aren't that far apart. They're all under the heading of theater.
Well, sounds like an interesting idea. There's only one problem. There's something else directing my life right now.
Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for Mr. Diedrichson.
Jim just stepped out for a bite to eat. He'll be back in a minute. Won't you come on in?
Well, we had an appointment. Guess I am a little early. Maybe I'll come back.
Oh, no, please. He'll be back in a minute. Why don't you come on in and sit down? Sure.
Thank you.
I'll take your coat for you.
Thank you very much.
I'm Johnny Gentry.
Nancy Carr. How do you do?
Miss?
Mrs.?
Oh, yes. You're the journalist who's going to do the TV special on our studio.
Yes. That's what I'm working on right now. Please don't let me keep you from your exercises.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. I could use a breather right about now anyways.
Do you work out often?
Yes, I do. I guess it's pretty obvious. You see, I'm an actor. And as an actor, I have to keep my body in tip-top shape, so they say.
Oh, yes, of course.
You know, physically, it's a very demanding profession. I don't think the civilians realize how demanding it is.
Civilians?
Well, people who are not in the business.
Oh, yes, of course, I see.
Mrs. Carr, I hope you won't be offended by this, but I just have to say, you are a damned attractive woman, you know that?
Thank you.
You know, I didn't realize Jim knew such elegant ladies. I go for a more mature woman.
That's interesting. I feel the same way about men.
Oh, but move!
Well, I'm looking for the head of this dump. Got a little business I want to talk over with him.
Don't miss Peter Sellers, and Peter Sellers in the fiendish plot of Dr. Fu Manchu, a USA premiere event coming Tuesday, March 18th.
What a mess. My daughter left a lipstick in her pocket, and before I even noticed, I washed it. I had to try something, so I grabbed Liquid Tide. Guess what? Not one mark of the lipstick remained. Thanks, Mrs. Judy Davis.
Can your liquid get out melted lipstick? Liquid Tide did. You'll be surprised at the things Liquid Tide gets out. Surprise yourself.
Tommy, turn on the dishwasher.
Annie, Mom wants you to turn on the dishwasher.
Daddy, turn on the dishwasher, please.
Dishwasher. Passing the buck, that great American pastime. But it can leave dirty dishes that sit by morning.
Ew, gross.
They really need Sunlight dishwasher detergent. Lemon scent Sunlight cuts tough, stuck on food easily. Nothing cleans dishes that sit better.
Awesome.
So if the buck stops with you, try Lemon Sunlight. It really stands up to dishes that sit.
Ask your dentist.
Before he scrapes that ugly tartar off your teeth, ask him why so many dentists are switching from their toothpastes to this one. Tartar Control Crest in the silver box. Dentists know that besides fighting cavities, Tartar Control Crest does something no fluoride toothpaste could ever do. Fight ugly tartar. Dentists proved it works in 3 years of clinical tests. Look, hard, crusty tartar takes a dentist or hygienist to scrape it off. But you can help keep visible tartar off your teeth between dental cleanings with Tartar Control Crest. But don't just take my word for it. Ask your dentist about Tartar Control Crest, the dentist's choice for fighting tartar.
Nothing gets out every stain, but Era Plus gets out many of the toughest with the power of protein. Era Plus.
Nora, I hope this won't sound in any way superior, but to me, the only thing that can be said for gossip is that it's within everyone's reach. Now, I suppose it's more interesting than discussing the weather.
I certainly hope that you
I
don't
realize that it's a great temptation to gossip about other people's lives, particularly when you are in the position to learn about their private lives.
I really don't see what you're talking about.
You see, when you accepted this job, you were put in the position of trust, really, because, well, my husband and I are professional people who are sometimes put in the public eye, whether we like it or not. It's just part of the job.
Mrs. Cavanaugh, I would never talk about your personal business outside of this living room to anyone.
Well, I'm sure you mean no harm. But some people can just not ignore the fact that you have been spreading rumors about my husband and one of his patients.
I'm sure you don't mean some person. I'm sure you mean one person, Mrs. Goodman, and I'm really not surprised.
Oh?
Not a bit. It's been very clear to me from the minute I walked into this apartment that she does not like me. I honestly don't understand why. I assume it's her problem, not mine. I really hate to say this, but I think she's the one that's exceeded her boundaries here.
Mrs. Goodman has been with me for a very long time, and I respect her opinions. I value her judgments. Now, if she has said that you have been making insinuations about my husband and one of his patients, I have every reason to believe there is some justification for it.
Poor Mrs. Goodman. I mean, listen, I'm going to stay clear of her from now on.
Really, there is one way to just let this never happen again. Please, just don't discuss it anymore.
Of course, I'll do whatever you want. It's just that I really don't understand. What is there to discuss? I mean, Jinx Avery is just a patient, isn't she?
Barbara, yeah, send Miss Avery in right now, okay? Thanks.
Oh, Dr. Cavanaugh.
Hi. Sit down.
Busy day, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to wait.
Oh, well, that's all right. I expected to, since I didn't have an appointment. I hope I'm not holding you up.
Oh, that's all right. I'm glad to see you. I wanted to have a more thorough look at you anyway.
Well, you're wasting your time if you ask me.
I didn't ask you.
Well, I don't think you're going to find out anything new today.
Maybe, maybe not.
But I came over here today to tell you something new. That is, if you hadn't already realized it.
Really? What is that?
Derek Mallory and I are lovers.
A skincare consultant often hears,
"My skin's so dry, and I use a soap with cream."
try a soap whose natural moisturizer helps dry skin repair itself. Camay's Dry Skin Formula. Camay's moisturizer works in dry skin, actually helps it repair itself to look soft, supple, young, normal, oily, or dry. Camay is personalized care for beautiful skin.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Superstick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on. Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
great couples in history. Anthony and Cleopatra. Ike and Mamie. Cops and robbers. Cable TV and your video cassette recorder.
What? That's right. Cable TV is the best home entertainment value in America today, with more choice than there are stars in the heavens.
Oh, really?
Well, no, but there is an incredible amount of choice, and cable is the perfect complement to your VCR.
Call Cablevision at 365-6004.
Madonna Circle celebrates Homecoming 86 at its 11th annual antique show and sale. Several features and events at the show will focus on Tennessee. 34 dealers from throughout the country will display quality, affordable antiques for sale in room settings. Furniture, oriental rugs, silver, jewelry, and porcelain. Gallery tours are available to enhance your knowledge and enjoyment of the show. Tickets are available to all events at the ticket office at Park Place Mall or call 682-0009.
Oh, I hate this job, don't you?
Yeah, but not nearly as much as I like having clean clothes.
What cycle are we in?
I don't know. I just wait till the little red light goes off.
It's very complicated, isn't it?
Not really. You just put in the quarters.
No, I don't mean the washing machine. I mean the situation between you and Julius. And Calvin.
Well, that's not nearly so complicated as it is complex.
Well, tell me more about your lunch with Julius.
Mitzi, I've told you all there is to tell.
Well, yeah, tell me again, though. I mean, you might have missed something.
Okay. Julius was offered a terrific job by a big law firm in Chicago, and he needed an answer right away as to whether or not I would marry him.
Chicago? Oh, Dee Dee, not Chicago.
What's wrong with Chicago? I hear it's a terrific city. It's very progressive. They even have a woman mayor.
No, you wouldn't like it.
Now, how do you know? Have you ever been to Chicago?
Oh, no. And I don't want to go. Because if I went to Chicago, I might like it, and I would just hate that.
Clarence Darrow once said the very same thing about spinach.
A very wise man.
Oh, Mitzi, you're wonderful.
Thank you. Anyway, Dee Dee, if you went to Chicago, I'd have to find a new roommate. Besides, what would Calvin do?
Well, for one thing, you would simply find a new roommate, and Calvin would have to content himself with his wife. Remember her? The actress? She's in New York doing a play on Broadway.
Well, what did you tell him, Julius? Yes or no?
I told him that I could not possibly go to Chicago. That I spent too much time building my career here, and besides, I like it in Monticello.
All right. So, what did Julius have to say to that?
Well, Julius said that if I married him and didn't want to move to Chicago, he wouldn't take the job.
Well, he must love you a lot to make such a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Julius is a very intelligent man, and he's going to be very rich. Yeah. Oh, Dee Dee, I gotta go. I've got an acting class.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll finish up here.
I'd really appreciate it. And I promise, next time, I'll do the whole thing all by myself.
Yeah, okay.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
You know, if you marry Julius, you never have to do your own laundry.
Thanks a lot, Mitzi. Besides, I'll have you know I like doing my own laundry, and my own cooking, and my own cleaning, and spending 12 hours a day in the office. I'm today's new woman, and I can do it all. This is my new white blouse. Well, it's pink now.
Hey, maybe you people don't hear too good. Is that it? I said, I'm looking for the guy who heads up this establishment. I got an appointment to talk over a little business with him, and nobody makes me wait. So, where is he?
He just went out.
He went out. Well, that kind of figures. If he ain't here, he's got to be out. Where?
He went out for a bite to eat across the street.
Bite to eat. Well, that's his problem. I'll take my business some other place.
What business is that, Mr.
Smith.
Mr. Smith?
Very good. Well, lady, I guess you could see I'm in a lot of businesses. That's right. You could say that. Into a whole lot of things. You hear what I'm saying? But right now, I'm representing a group in the East. Big. I mean, really big. I mean, this is important stuff. You hear me? Everything from laundries right down to games of chance. You know what I'm saying, dear?
Yes, I think I do.
I don't.
You don't count! What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Me and my friends, we're looking to finance a little theater group of actors who can put on plays every now and then that tell the story from our side for a change.
Well, what side is that?
About all the good we do for the general public. That's right. We sponsor a lot of good things people don't know about. Things like reform school baseball teams, bars for bums, racing forms for old ladies. That kind. What do you find it so funny? Am I talking just to hear my voice? Most people think we're investing all our money in politicians. That's right. That they don't know about the good stuff we do.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you do.
That's right. Anyway, we got this idea for this public relations thing. We want people to know about our charities. We want them to know we're legit. And the best way is through the theater. That's right, the theater. That's how you get to the masses.
Right. That's what I always say.
There's just one thing, though. Whatever group we pick has got to have class. From the looks of this place, I don't see much class, except maybe in one department. I like ladies with class. That's right. I like them classy. I like them smart. I got a feeling you're both. Right, baby?
It's interesting. That last line. Is it from Petrified Forest or Key Largo?
There's something I don't like. Is classy ladies who are too smart.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold it! Hey, head guy. I hear you went out for a bite. Watch me take a bite out of this.
Smiley!
Hector! You should have been here.
Folks, this guy, he's no heavy, he's my brother.
He ain't no heavy.
Brother Smiley Wilson.
Dishwashing can make hands feel awful. One reason might be your dishwashing liquid. Some have more harsh ingredients than others. Hands can feel red, rough, cracked. Do dishes the Ivory way. The simple truth about Ivory liquid is hand-loving suds. Famous for cleaning dishes without all those harsh ingredients. Your hands can feel soft and smooth because Ivory liquid is easier on them than the other leading brands. Ivory suds have the difference you can feel.
Look at them potatoes.
Where are they going, Grandma?
Mommy, what's happening to the potatoes?
Introducing the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Rippled Potato Chips. Every can has more potatoes than before, and every chip rippled thick to bring out the extra hearty, extra delicious taste. So eat the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Rippled Potato Chips.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Superstick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on. Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
How did an acupuncturist save Sylvester Stallone's honeymoon? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
How did these top celebs get taken by a con man? This week's National Enquirer tells you one of the best tips from the best new diet book. Can massaging yourself erase painful tension?
It's in the Enquirer.
What kinds of guys make the worst mates? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
George Kennedy is an enraged man bent on revenge. John Mills co-stars in The Human Factor on the USA Movie. Next Thursday at 8 on USA.
Hi, Mrs. Goodman. How are you?
Oh, Nora, never mind the sweet talk. You know you don't care at all about me.
That's right.
I hope she gave you a good talking to. I told you she was up to your tricks.
I told Mrs. Kavanaugh I would never discuss the subject of Jinx Avery and Dr. Kavanaugh again, and I won't.
Good.
Not with you, anyway.
Blood pressure's normal, so the status is quo.
Well, I told you that's the only change you would find would be in yourself.
Meaning what?
Meaning that you didn't like what I said before about me and Derek.
Look, Jinx, I simply didn't believe it was any of my business, so there's no reason for comment.
Well, how can it be none of your business? I mean, if you can't do anything about my physical health, the least you can do is be interested in my emotional health.
I am interested. Look, I'm glad if you're happy about it. What more can I say?
I think you're jealous. That's what I think.
Jinx, would you consider telling Derek about yourself?
Of course not. I would never do that. How dare you even say that? I mean, if I tell him, the next thing I know, he'll be making noise of sympathy, and I'll never see
Jinx,
him
listen to
again.
me. Derek is not the kind
No,
of man...
don't. If you tell him, I will never forgive you. Never, as long as I live. As long as I live. Well, that's a good one. Oh, Miles, I'm sorry. Oh, I've wanted you to hold me like this for so long. And when you didn't, I went out looking for someone else. And now I found him. And I'm not letting go. Do you understand that? I'm not letting go.
Reservation you could find?
Yeah, well, I know. It's not really much. I was hoping we could get on the Dollar Grande, one of the fine hotels, but we didn't give very much notice, you know.
Yeah, I guess we did sort of make up our mind at the last minute.
Yeah. Actually, though, we're pretty lucky to get this place. I mean, it's right in the middle of the full season. But don't you worry, baby. Because tomorrow, you and I are going to be in St. Moritz. And our little private helicopter is going to pick us up. And we're going on our second honeymoon.
Yeah.
You don't sound terribly enthused about the idea, honey. Didn't you hear what I said? Seemed like you were a lot more excited about the idea back home than you are here in Zurich. What's up?
Well, I guess I'm just tired or jet-lagged or something.
Or something. Or something! Like Bobby's shoe?
I thought you said it wasn't Bobby's shoe.
Well, who's ever... Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're on a honeymoon. Don't you know what people do? Raven.
I can't help it. I can't get it off my mind, that stupid shoe in the car. I should have told the police.
Oh, yeah. My little conscientious citizen.
Oh, Skylar, it's not that.
Well, what is it? I mean, why this goody-goody attitude towards the police all of a sudden?
I think I should do what you suggested.
What was that?
You said that when I got to Switzerland that I could write a letter to the police then, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, no. What you're going to do is you're going to come to bed with me.
Baby, I cannot rest until I do this.
Raven.
Please. understand. It's not just the shoe. It's Damien Tyler. See, when he came to see me, he asked me to tell him everything that I could about Bobby Gerard. And I told him that I told the police everything I knew, but now we know something else, don't we?
Do we?
Yes. We know about the shoe in the car. I'm going to tell him about it.
Okay. And it's going to turn out that the shoe belonged to Spencer's girlfriend, just like I told you.
Well, then he can figure that out when he talks to Spencer, when he goes home to see the shoe. Please, baby. I just don't want to think about it the whole trip, okay? Understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Don't you worry. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. I'm going to start a fire. It's much too chilly. Geraldine, please. Please don't worry so much about Raven.
I'm afraid Raven is going to find it impossible to forgive me. And given the circumstances, I suppose I don't really blame her.
I don't know. I can't agree with that. I really can't, because I think that she knows you well enough now to know that you weren't trying to hurt her. Last night you were trying to help her.
I'm afraid the subtlety might have escaped her. No, my intentions were good, but I made a mistake.
Oh, well. It would only be a mistake if we were wrong about Sky. Do you think we are?
No, I don't. I think you're right. And I think the evidence shows that. Skylar lied. He was in the dance studio the night Gunther Wagner was killed, and the two watches prove it.
Maybe we should have confronted him instead of Raven.
I don't think that would have done very much good. And I don't think we did very much good by confronting Raven, either. She has closed her eyes, her ears, and her mind to the facts.
Right, I had the same feeling.
Now, Raven is going to have to learn the truth about Skylar herself.
Yes, but that might not happen in time to help Gavin Wiley. Well, I'm going to see about dinner. Oh, I didn't tell you the interesting little thing that happened to make me late tonight.
Yes, you said you were going to the drama studio.
Yes, to see Jim Diedrichson about that feature that I'm planning. While I was there, a man came in, and he was wearing a gun.
A policeman?
No. He was civilian. He made me think of someone out of a grade B gangster movie.
Good heavens.
Now, anyway, the peculiar thing is that his gun was made of chocolate, and he ate it.
Look, Smiley, can't you just give me one straight answer? What are you doing here? How'd you even know I was in Monticello?
Well, that was easy. Raising the plane fare, that was tough. You left the forwarding address.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, with the Unemployment Bureau. Hey, did you get this month's check yet? I'm running a little low on funds.
Hector, I didn't even know you had a brother.
You mean, he never talks about me?
See if you can guess why. Now, Smiley, that was a really dumb trick you pulled tonight.
Yeah, what did you go and scare that nice lady away for, coming in here like some sort of a gangster?
Well, this is an acting play, isn't it? I was acting. That was my audition.
You know who that nice lady was?
Oh.
That was Nancy Carr. She's head of the Monticello News.
She's on TV, too. She was going to do a big special feature on us, wasn't she, Jimmy?
She was. I don't know if she's interested.
No, come on, hold it. Hey, I didn't hurt her. Besides, I think she kind of liked me.
Okay, Smiley. Let's go someplace where we can talk.
Yeah, how about a nice, quiet little restaurant?
I've already had dinner.
Yeah, my stomach is still on Los Angeles time. Besides, all I had today was half a gun.
Okay, you win. Let's go to Sid's down the street, all right?
Yeah, that sounds good. Sid's.
Well, Smiley, it's good meeting you. Hope to see you again sometime, huh?
Hey, you don't count.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'll see you again, Johnny. You gotta find a spot for me. me in your acting group, okay?
Well, send in your resume, Smiley, and we'll think about it.
You're right, yeah. Well, look, let me just say this, all right? You got nobody like me. I can do anything.
Come on, Smiley, let's go.
Cheer up, you guys. You may not know it yet, but this is your lucky day.
What do you think? What a character. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if I want a guy like that around. I'm gonna go out. If you leave before I get back, make sure that you lock up.
Yeah, well, where am I going? You've got all my money.
Well, don't spend it all on one girl.
Thank you.
This week, we'll have a special English segment. Alfred Hayes will bore you, along with his two English guests, along with Scott McGee, Freddie Blassie, S.D. Jones, Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart.
Oh, musty odors. We need Arm & Hammer Maximum Strength Carpet Deodorizer. More odor-destroying ingredient than these combined. And while those sit on top, Arm & Hammer Carpet Deodorizer penetrates, destroys deep down odors.
The whole room's fresh.
They work better, cost less.
You put the Arm & Hammer baking soda in the freezer.
It's not a mistake, Harry. One box to absorb freezer odors and a fresh box to absorb refrigerator odors.
Freshen the fridge and freezer with Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda.
P.S. I love you.
Progresso Soup, I love you, for your minestrone.
I love you for your chicken noodle. The best tasting soup.
This side of my soup.
P.S. Progresso Soup, I love you.
You know, when they first introduced these soft cleansers, I thought, what a great idea. And they are, except for one thing. They don't clean that well.
Introducing one that does. Now there's a new soft cleanser with cleaning power that's amazing. Introducing Mr. Clean Soft Cleanser. No other soft cleanser has the cleaning power of new Mr. Clean, with an active formula that actually cuts through grease and grime on contact. So new Mr. Clean cleans better.
It took the power of the man to do what no one else can do. Safely clean with lots of muscle and let the shine come through.
You're quite a man.
The better cleaning soft cleanser. New from Mr. Clean.
He and She are it. Tomorrow at 11:30, 10:30 Central on USA.
Val, it's beautiful. It really is.
I think the red shirt worked out really well.
Yes, so do I.
And with such beautiful subjects, I mean, how can I go wrong?
This is really great, Val. It's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, this is a very good idea. I mean, I couldn't think of a better Christmas present for either of us.
Well, you two are having a very belated Christmas.
Well, maybe we ought to call it something else then. How about a going away present?
Stop it.
How much do we owe you for it, Val?
Gavin, we went through this earlier. This is my New Year's introductory sale, and so I think a dinner sometime next week at Sid's Tavern.
Oh, no, none of that. Now, I told you we didn't want any freebies.
Dinner at Sid's isn't free.
No, that's not the point. It's not fair. We asked you to take this picture,
And it's going to make my reputation as a portrait photographer. Really, it's a marvelous sample for me to have.
Seriously?
Seriously. Hey, it was a lot more fun than work. Come on, I insist.
Well, thank you. And we will all have a great dinner at Sid's. In fact, why don't you bring somebody? We'd enjoy seeing Kelly.
Assuming it is Kelly you want to bring.
Listen, I want to get a really nice frame for this. Maybe you could recommend a place.
I don't believe it. I'm about to be framed for the second time.
But you're really serious about that, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you haven't heard the latest about Gunther Wagner, have you?
No, I haven't.
You see, I know I wounded the guy. I never denied that.
It's just that now we're positive Skylar Whitney had something to do with his death.
And, of course, he's letting me take the entire rap for it.
And there isn't any way you can prove it?
We haven't found one yet, and the guy is hard to pin down. He's taken a long trip to Switzerland.
Really? Saint Moritz, by any chance?
Yeah, that's where they've gone, Saint Moritz.
It's just that that's where I met Sky Whitney for the first time.
Oh, hey, Jim.
Hello.
Meet again.
Is it 8:30 already?
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting late. Jim's going to take me to a jazz club downtown tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, it's downtown and downstairs. It's called a hole in the ground. Would you guys like to come?
No thanks. We've made other plans.
Well, maybe we could get together next week, the four of us, for dinner.
Let me put this in an envelope for you.
Tell me something, Jim. You were in Switzerland, weren't you?
Yeah. I was under kind of peculiar circumstances. That's where I first met Valerie. Why? Why do you ask?
No reason. It's just some friends of ours are there on a skiing holiday.
Well, I wasn't there on a holiday, and I don't ski.
Well, I guess we better be going now. Valerie, thank you again. You are both very welcome.
Well, listen, we'll give you a call about, well, we'll give you a call, okay?
Have a
So
good
long.
time.
See ya.
Enjoy it. Why did you tell them that you don't ski?
Because I don't.
Well, that's funny. You told me in Lucerne that you were a good intermediate skier. That we go on a ski vacation sometime after your face healed.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you know the truth about me.
What truth?
Well, I was just wanting to impress you. I knew you'd be disappointed if we didn't go skiing, so... I will learn how to ski. I will learn how to do anything. I will parachute. I will bobsled.
Nobody has a tougher position than a pro defensive back, and nobody sweats more. But I don't shower with deodorant soap because I made a break from that stuff. A clean break with Ivory. Look, what you see is basic natural soap, and what you get is an honest clean. Some soaps cover you with smelly perfumes or deodorants. That stuff doesn't get you clean. Ivory makes me feel clean and smell clean. That's an honest clean.
Make a clean break with Ivory. No soap can get you cleaner, no matter who you're up against.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Super Stick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on. Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
Madonna Circle celebrates Homecoming 86 at its 11th annual antique show and sale. Several features and events at the show will focus on Tennessee. 34 dealers from throughout the country will display quality, affordable antiques for sale in room settings. Furniture, oriental rugs, silver, jewelry, and porcelain. Gallery tours are available to enhance your knowledge and enjoyment of the show. Tickets are available to all events at the ticket office at Park Place Mall or call 682-0009.
30%, 40%, 50% and more. That's how much you'll save right now at CMC's The Store.
Score big savings on products like this Pioneer AM/FM cassette car stereo. It's 30% off. Or this cable-ready VHS video recorder with wireless remote for just $269. Get a fully programmable TAC compact disc player for 50% off at CMC. And for less than half price, this 100-watt Sansui system with compact disc player. Plus lots more products at savings worth cheering about. Right now at all CMC stores.
What's that for that? Hey, touch of the Old West right here in Monticello.
Let's sit over here, okay? Evening.
What's your pleasure, gentlemen?
My pleasure, ma'am, is women, whiskey, and gambling, and in that order. We come to the right place?
Well, we only serve food and drink here, mister.
No kidding. I'm gonna have to talk to Sid about that.
You're talking to me.
I'm talking. You're Sid? Oh, pardon me, but my name is Smiley Wilson. I just got in from Los Angeles. This is my brother, Hector.
Oh, well, let me guess. You two are both from the theater group down the street, right? As a matter of fact, you were in here just a little while ago.
Yeah, that's right. So, I'll just have some coffee, okay?
I'd like a nice big steak.
How do you like it?
I love it. You mean the steak? Rare. Real rare.
Smiley, look. I've only got $10, all right?
Take the London broil. For $8 you get soup and vegetables.
He'll take it. I'll take it.
You got it.
You haven't changed a bit, Smiley. Well, so much for rehabilitation.
Hey, oh, don't throw words like that around with your big brother.
Why'd you do this, huh?
Huh?
Why did you just walk in on me without even letting me know?
I didn't want to blow the surprise.
Smiley, I'm trying to make a new start in this town. I don't need any
Well, come
trouble.
on, Hector. Well, lighten up, will you? What's over is over. I fouled up in Los Angeles. I served my time. I'm starting all over again, too.
Yeah, okay, but why here?
Because you're here. Samantha, don't you remember, right before Mama died, I promised to take good care of you.
You sure got a lousy memory. She made me promise to take care of you.
That's right. You could start tonight by letting me stay in your pad.
Oh, no way.
What do you mean, no? Come on, I don't want to sleep in the car again. Besides, I don't have a car.
Oh, Smiley. Look, I live in a roach motel. There's not even enough room for you to sleep on the floor.
Yeah. Well, hey, what about the studio? Why couldn't I crash there?
I can't ask Jim to do that.
There's nobody there.
Okay, look. You can use my place, but just for tonight, all right?
Terrific.
Hi, Hector.
Oh, hi, Miss. How you doing?
Are you the coffee?
Yes, indeed, I am the coffee. Thank you.
You going to the studio tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, I'll be there.
The studio? Oh, but of course. Zut là, mon Dieu. You must be sitting on genoux. Hector, ce sont les versets codifiés. C'est le bon que tu fais, monsieur.
Mitzi, this is...
Jean-Louis Trudeau, Godard, at your pleasure, mademoiselle.
Boy, that sounds familiar. Aren't you a movie director?
The disguise, it is no good. I am afraid. My little Peppy, I would like you to change clothes in exactly 1 hour. My plane leaves for Paris. I would like to star you in my new motion.
Mitzi. This is my brother, Smiley. He's about as French as corned beef on rye.
You are a big party pooper.
Oh, you're gonna fool me. Yeah, you know, that accent's pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah. You really ought to be an actor. I tell you what you should do. Join Jim Diedrichson's company. I think he'd be crazy about you.
Hey, what a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
There we go. That just about does it.
Well, am I permitted to read it?
I didn't sign it Love and Kisses. I just told him I found a shoe in the car.
Say anything about Spencer?
Yes, I did. I told him he should ask Spencer if maybe it didn't belong to his girlfriend. Baby, I really think we did the right thing.
Yes, that's right, dear. Of course, the police should know everything that they should know. God knows those bozos need all the help they can get.
That's right, and I'm so glad you're not mad at me.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him. As a matter of fact, I'll leave mail for you.
Now?
Yeah, well, I mean, Detective Tyler does need to know his little clue, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I just don't think they send out mail tonight. I'll do it in the morning.
Now, honey, we're going to have a million things to do in the morning, like catching our plane for San Moritz. And besides, I want to see if I can get an English-language newspaper downstairs.
Okay. I feel better about this already. Now I can really enjoy our honeymoon.
Well, that's what I want to hear. Now, listen, baby.
Yeah.
Why don't you get some rest? I don't want you having bags underneath your eyes when we get to sleep.
Okay, I'm exhausted anyway.
Okay. Back in a bit.
Okay.
Bruce Cross, can I get a good straw in?
Grüezi there.
Dear Damien, since you were so anxious for information about Bobby, here's a little tidbit for you. Just before I left for the airport, I found a shoe under the front seat of our car. Sky thinks it was probably left there by some girlfriend of Spencer's that he took on a joyride. But I think it probably belonged to Bobby Gerard. Don't ask me what she was doing in our car, but maybe she had a rendezvous with some old boyfriend. Anyway, I left the shoe in the living room so you can pick it up any time. I'm sure that little police laboratory can figure out who it belonged to. It's sort of like Cinderella, isn't it? Auf Wiedersehen. P.S. I'm sure I spelled that wrong. Reagan. schön, auf Wiedersehen.
Jederzeit. Kann ich sonst noch was für Sie tun? Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen guten Abend.
When towels feel this soft, sheets feel this fresh, and there's no cling to most anything. You've got bounce clothes, clothes you can't wait to jump into. Feel the touch, jump in. You are the one. You feel so good around me. Jump, 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 jump. You could use this or even this, but bounce is the softener more people use, and they feel like this about their clothes. Some soft sweaters, sweet-smelling linens, no cling thing. Jump, feel the touch. Jump in, bounce for clothes you can't wait to jump in. Jump, jump, jump.
Do you know what all these people have in common? They're all members of the National Rifle Association. Why have 3 million Americans joined the NRA? For just $15, you receive full membership, which includes $300 gun theft insurance, $10,000 accidental death and dismemberment insurance, $100,000 shooter's liability insurance, and your choice of NRA's official magazines, The American Hunter or The American Rifleman. NRA is easily the shooter's biggest bargain, so why not join now? To join the NRA, simply dial the toll-free number on your screen.
Join the NRA today and get an NRA Shooters Camp free. To join, call toll-free 1-800-453-1904. 1-800-453-1904. We'll bill you later.
March towards spring with USA Sports. Tennis in March is no mirage, and the desert in La Quinta, California is the setting for the Pilot Pen Classic. The action heats up for 2 days of exciting coverage, March 1st and 2nd. And the march to the #1 spot on the women's circuit culminates the day after spring. Join an electrified crowd at Madison Square Garden for the semis and finals of the Virginia Slims Championships. Tennis blooms in March on USA.
Would you like to hit the jackpot for $25,000? Well, if you can solve a riddle like this...
I'm the big cheese in the pizza business. What am I called?
Mozzarella?
Mozzarella! Then tune in to the fun and games on Jackpot for your chance to call in and win $25,000 and hundreds of other prizes. But you have to tune in to win, only on...
Jackpot! 4:30 p.m. weekdays on USA. Don't miss Peter Sellers, and Peter Sellers in the fiendish plot of Dr. Fu Manchu, a USA premiere event coming Tuesday, March 18th.
Maybe I'm being overly optimistic, Geraldine, but I think Raven is going to absorb what she heard last night. And once she does that, well, then I think that's going to change her whole attitude.
You've always given people credit for being better than they really are. Quality I've always admired about you.
You do the same thing yourself. I mean, the way you've stood by her all these years.
Yes. But for all the things Raven has done in her life, there's an awful lot to forgive.
No, but you've never denied that to her either.
No. But the circumstances are different now. I'm the one that Raven has to forgive. And I don't think she will.
Always have to spoil things, Raven. Don't you? You can never let well enough alone. Now, that almost cost you your life once. Not that you ever realized it. London girl dies in skiing accident. So young. So pretty. And now her holiday is over.
Seems as though a harmony is hard to find. Always on my mind. And frustrated days pass without sight. The edge of night, half dark, half light.
You're watching the USA